Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show.
Oh my God.
Likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey,
None are better than this one, the best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there
Patrick
he is.
Mahomes.
and staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Common and Chev.
Hello and welcome back to Ultimate Autographs. Common Enchev with the standing Rip Camalucci here, ready for an awesome 3 p.m. show. How about this beautiful Patrick Mahomes helmet? I'll zoom in on the main scene. Sorry, Rip, we don't see you as much. The Mahomes helmet is marginally better looking than you. Marginally. Just a little bit. So the 1 in 4 series, we have 7 boxes left. Every single entry left in that 1 in 4. Every single spot left gets an entry for the Mahomes giveaway at the end of the series. The giveaway is 3 times the entries today, though. It is 1 times the entries tomorrow. So I'll put it this way. You buy in a double, you get your name in times 6 in the Mahomes giveaway. Otherwise, the double is times 2. So the odds are getting much better at a Mahomes helmet. Still got ourselves 5 headliners and 8 boxes in that 1 in 4. The other series to know about today, the quarterback room, Rip. We have 18 boxes left, and we have 12 headliners. 12 and 18 chance at a headliner, including the Rip Brady Speedflex and the Rip Peyton Manning Speedflex. Cannot wait to get started. We'll go over more names, more series here shortly. But before we get started, Rip, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm especially doing great considering we close out that 1 in 4 in this show.
Oh,
that
yeah.
wheel spin is
Dude,
going to be girthy.
I almost forgot. So, guys, there's 7 boxes left in the 1 in 4. If all 7 boxes go this show, that 1 in 4 wheel spin will be triple. That is part of the Ultimate Autograph secret menu. You only know about this if you're watching the show live. Otherwise, you probably think the chase for the 1 in 4 is worth normal. Now, we do 6 boxes, Rip. It's the normal chase wheel spin format. We do all 7 triple wheel spin for the 1 in 4. That means if I spin 100, you would get $300 back in Ultimate Autographs break room credits.
Man, you crazy.
So let's get started here. We do need a dice roll. We have a chase already. Do need a dice roll here, my man. What do you think? 6 or higher? I'm hoping for 12 again. It worked last time.
Yeah, 11, 12. That was some good. Maybe we get a 10.
10
I think
for
it might be
Messi?
10.
For the GOAT?
I really don't see 10 a lot.
All right, how about 10? 4?
All right.
Okay, gotta go again. 6 or
right.
higher. 10!
Oh!
Hallelujah!
What do I get?
You get an air high five.
Yeah!
Boom.
Not even on camera.
Hold on. One more time. Air high five. 10 on the dice roll, baby. Gonna be an awesome show here. 10 the Messi number, the GOAT number. Messi back at it for Inter Miami. Rip, you're a Miami guy. They got the Leagues Cup semis tonight. So
Am I a Miami guy?
are you gonna watch?
Am I a Miami
Are you
guy?
gonna watch?
I got Miami says Miami on the thing. What channel is it on?
I think
on Apple or?
it's either Apple or FS1 because the Leagues Cup kind of goes in both ways.
All right, well, if it's on Apple, I'll watch it.
so-
If it's on FS1, if it's on YouTube TV, I'll watch it.
All right, sounds good. It's actually Orlando and Miami.
Man,
Little clash.
I'll say this. Orlando's a good soccer city.
Yes, it is.
It really is.
They're very passionate. Let's get started with the rundown, guys. We'll start with the quarterback room break. Just like the last show, if you're new, by the way, let us know, new customers, or drop our live break page link. In case you're new or you've been potentially sleeping under a rock or something, it is called Quarterback Room. Just want to clarify, we understand exactly what the Quarterback Room is about. Every single box in the series is going to be a quarterback autograph. Now, not 90%, not 50%. Every single box in here features an autograph by a quarterback.
The most valuable position in
Yes.
memorabilia.
Just like on the football field, same goes for memorabilia. The quarterback is worth the most money, guys. We have 18 boxes left in this series. We have 12 headliners total, 7 of which are photoed. That includes, of course, the most expensive autograph in football memorabilia, the top helmet in the break room, a custom Tom Brady Speed Flex worth roughly $3,000 to $4,000. And I'm guessing most likely, if you're patient, if you find the right buyer, I would put it this way, Rip, closer to 4K than 3K on that Tom Brady. That is a lot of moolah, and you can get that for $316 in the double, $150 or so in the single. The quad is $600. Any one of those options are worth it for the Tom Brady, the greatest quarterback of all time. And, Brady took pay cuts as a football player, right? No more pay cuts for Brady. When it comes to the Fox football contract or the autograph price, I mean, he charges in the ballpark of $2K alone for the autograph.
My man's making up for lost time in dollars.
Right? And that's why I'm talking about the custom design with the visor, the TB12 logo. That bad boy worth well over $3,000 on the low end for the GOAT, Tom Brady.
Where the bread at, Tom Brady?
We have Brady's number one rival, at least back in his playing time. I could argue Mahomes right now has become his big rival. But back in the day, Brady versus Manning, the de facto AFC championship game, one of the best sports rivalries of all time. I hate to admit this, and maybe I'll talk about that Colts curse later in the show to remind me about that. I was a Manning fan as a kid. So Tom Brady literally gave me nightmares.
Oh.
This dude right here was my quarterback. My favorite quarterback as a kid, the 5-time league MVP, the most ever. I've never seen that Manning helmet in the room before. I've never seen this inscription. The 1998 number 1 pick, Hall of Fame 21. Rip, let Rob know my favorite visor color.
Blue.
You can't beat a blue visor. That helmet is perfect with that Manning blue visor. Mahomes, I think, will pass up Manning. He'll be number 2 all time, if not number 1. But if Mahomes retires tomorrow, the 2 best quarterbacks of all time for me, I'm sorry, Joe Montana. I did not watch you in the 80s and 90s. It's going to be Brady and Manning for me.
How dare you not watch him when you weren't born yet?
How dare I?
Or too young to.
How dare I? So Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, 2 greatest quarterbacks of all time in the quarterback room. I mentioned earlier today, I grew up a Bears fan. We had no quarterbacks. My second favorite quarterback as a kid was Kurt Warner. Kurt Warner on that beautiful Rave Speed Flex. I love Kurt Warner, 2-time league MVP, the greatest show on turf with the Rams. But guess what? The guy was in his late 30s, ended up being great with the Cardinals as well, taking the Cardinals to a Super Bowl. That's Rob's team. There's your Cardinal item.
There you are. There
Kurt
you are.
Warner Speed Flex, Rob.
Only took until the second show today for me to get my first Cardinal shout out.
Right.
So I'm actually surprised we got one in. So
Yes, we got one
flew
for
that
ya.
one in under the radar. But yeah, Kurt, legend.
Legend. Johnny U was great too, Thomas. Yeah, look, that's where we get in that whole debate of comparing eras. It's very hard to compare someone that played in the 60s, the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s. Speaking of, legendary quarterbacks, Terry Bradshaw's in here too, by the way. 4-time Super Bowl champion.
TB12?
The OG TB12. We got both TB12s. Tom Brady and Terry Bradshaw. 12, by the way.
I was gonna say, isn't that?
It's
ooh, so close. That's 11 championships. That's 11 Super Bowls right there.
Yes, that's crazy.
Oh, so close.
12 is the best quarterback number. I mean, obviously, Bradshaw, Brady, Roger Staubach, Joe Namath, Greasy,
Aaron Rodgers.
Bob Greasy, Aaron Rodgers, who still plays. Although I think
Apparently.
I think he's back to 8 right
8,
now, though.
yeah.
I know it was 8 with the Jets. I think he's 8 with the Steelers.
I think he's sticking with 8.
Yeah.
So
Andrew,
this is
Andrew Luck, I think.
Andrew Luck was 12, so pretty good quarterback number 12. Also, Ronnie Bass from Remember the Titans was 12 also.
Ronnie Bass.
Shout out to Ronnie Bass. Jared Goff, speaking of Aaron Rodgers, also a former Cal quarterback. Got Goff on that Lion alternate authentic. Mentioned the Warner, the Manning, the Brady. How about the Drew Brees speed flex? The most disrespected player in the break room, including by Rip as well and Rob. Put some respect. Jim Kelly, 12 as well.
Thomas Sweeney ain't disrespecting a
Well,
Niner.
Drew Brees, Thomas, shout out to Thomas Sweeney.
Yeah.
Respect Drew Brees. He's still in this series right here. Drew Brees on that black speed flex. Now, speaking of respect, Brock Purdy got no respect. Last overall pick, pretty good pick for the Niners.
Pretty nice.
Pretty nice, baby. Bradshaw in here as well, guys. We have all 5 secondary headliners in here. That includes Trevor Lawrence, Sam Darnold, Jordan Love, J.J. McCarthy, and Warren Moon. So get those spots, guys. A lot of heat in this quarterback room. Come and get the autographs here in the room. All Pro Football Mixer. 11 boxes left. 5 photo headliners left. And I mean, outside of the Brady and the Manning, and of course this bonus Mahomes helmet of the 1 and 4, which I'll get to again shortly, guys. Other than those names, maybe my favorite helmet in the room, at least aesthetically, is the Amon-Ra St. Brown. What'd you call this again, Rip?
A Storm Cloud Speed Flex.
A Storm Cloud Speed Flex. Hear that, guys? USC and Lions ripped. Top 5 in the league in receiving yards last year. Receiving touchdowns, catches. Plainly put, top 5 receiver in the game. Amon-Ra St. Brown on that Rip Speed Flex. Speaking of top 5 receivers, Tyreek Hill in this series as well. We have Drew Brees again on that beautiful Rave Authentic. Second all-time in pass yards and pass touchdowns. 3-time league MVP, the Iron Man, Brett Favre on that jersey. You can get that Favre and that Amon-Ra in that double box in the All-Pro. And also have Micah Parsons in here. In my opinion, going to be a Cowboy for life. There's your hot take on a Wednesday.
Lock it in.
Cowboy for life, Micah Parsons.
For life.
That man's going to get paid. So 5 headliners and 11 boxes, guys, left in that All-Pro. We have the Diamond helmets, which, again, Rip's favorite, the Jerry Rice Rave Speed Flex with that black ink. NFL's all-time leading receiver. It's an awesome, awesome lid. Another Hall of Fame receiver, Michael Irvin. We got 5 Hall of Famers for Buffalo Bill Nation: Bruce Smith, Jim Kelly, Thurman Thomas, Andre Reed, and Marv Levy. Got the bust, Jerome Bettis, Rip Speed Flex, 8th all-time in rushing yards. One of the best backs of all time, Eric Dickerson Speed Flex. Speaking of all-time running backs, the single-season rushing record holder. And then, in my opinion, the greatest running back ever, Barry Sanders on the Lion alternate. We do have the Antonio Gates as well. And then a couple secondary headliners, DeMarcus Ware and Sterling Sharp. 9 and 17 chance at a headliner in the Diamonds. Vault is down to 20 boxes left. 10 headliners, counting Dickerson and Urlacher. 2 Vault keys, which makes it 12 and 20 chance at a headliner Vault key or a secondary headliner. 8 photoed headliners. Only ones gone are the Elway and the Edgerrin James. The rest of the graphic is, jam-packed. A couple top 10 quarterbacks ever. Steve Young, Drew Brees. We got the best quarterback last year, Josh Allen. the MVP, probably the number 2 quarterback for me in the NFL behind Mahomes. That rip salute to service speed flex, which pairs with the Rob Gronkowski in the AFC East, 2 flexes for just $200. We have the insane Justin Jefferson on that military U.S. Air Force speed flex. Jay Jettas with the gold visor. We got the submarines, the fighter jets. Maybe the best receiver in the NFL, Justin Jefferson. You can pair that with Jordan Love in the NFC North. Love that autograph with that heart, J Hart 10. Then, of course, NFC East double up. 2 of the best playmakers in the league. The top running back in the NFL, Saquon Barkley. I don't care if it's not a speed flex. It's the best running back in the game, Saquon Barkley, Eagles authentic. Not to mention CeeDee Lamb, a top 5 receiver in the NFL on that Cowboy authentic. Quarterback room we went over. All pro we went over. Practice squad, we're down to 17 boxes left. 7 headliners. Speaking of quarterbacks, got some young quarterbacks in here. Jaden Daniels, who to me could be a top 5 quarterback in the league for years to come. You could already argue he might already be a top 5 quarterback, taking his team to the NFC Championship game as a rookie last year. And unlike Mark Sanchez or even a young Ben Roethlisberger, where they were sort of, take care of the football, let the running game do the work, Jaden Daniels did the work last year. I think he's why they were in the NFC title game.
All Washington fans are crossing their fingers, toes, every limbs that they have that they are not seeing an RG3 2.0
No.
He is already his rookie season. It's the best rookie season that a quarterback has ever had.
It was amazing.
It was unbelievable. I still cannot believe that Detroit game last year.
I like Caleb Williams. I'm high on Caleb Williams. I think he'll be good for the Bears. But if we had a redraft as a Bear guy, I would take Jaden Daniels. That's how good this guy is.
Can't you do that for every Bears draft that they've ever had a quarterback?
Yes.
Could you go back and say, man, if we can go back and redraft?
Caleb Williams is maybe the best quarterback they've ever drafted. But I just like Jaden Daniels that much. We got the beautiful Deion Sanders jersey for the Cowboys, that Navy iconic jersey, NFC East pair, Deion Sanders, Jaden Daniels together. Drake made the 3rd pick in that draft, another great quarterback in the Williams-Daniels-May draft. He needs a little help, but the talent is there for Drake May on that autographed Patriot mini. Aiden Hutchinson could be comeback player of the year and defensive player of the year this year. That's how good that dude is. Awesome running back, Josh Jacobs. Borderline top 5 back in the league. James Harrison on that camo. One of the best defensive players of my generation. Then Rashee Rice on that speed flex with the Super Bowl champion inscription. The Chiefs don't win that game against the Niners without Rashee Rice. The guy was a difference maker. He's an absolute beast. Number 1 wide receiver in Kansas City. All right, 1 and 4. This is the special promotion for today. Special promotion.
Pay attention.
Special promotion. Special promotion.
Listen up, friends.
So, guys, this is on the screen right here. 1 and 4. 3 times the entries today only for the Mahomes giveaway. You're wondering, what the heck is Comment talking about? I watched the show yesterday. I watched the show Monday. Nothing about Mahomes in the 1 and 4.
What the hell?
This must be new.
What the heck?
It's so new, I'm dropping my pen. I'm
Oh, my
pumped.
goodness. He's shook.
I'm shooketh. So, starting today, we had 18 boxes left in the 1 and 4, starting the day today at 9. We're down to 7 left, Rip. Every single box done with the 18 left, whether it's today, tomorrow, the next day, will be entered into a giveaway for a chance to win the Patrick Mahomes custom speed flex in front of me. The more spots you buy, the better odds you have at the giveaway. Now, if this is still available tomorrow, though, it is a one-time entry for the giveaway. So you buy in the single, 1 spot, you get your name in times 1. You buy in the double, you get your name in times 2. Now, today you buy in the double, you get your name in times 6.
Times 6.
Times 6. 6 entries in the double for every spot you buy for the Mahomes custom speed flex, which is opened up when the series is done.
And let's be real. Let's just do it today.
Let's do it
Let's
today.
not let it get to the 1 spot entry.
Let's not mess around.
You know?
Also, 7 boxes left. Double promotion today. The Chase wheel spin. if we close out all 7 boxes left
This is
in
crazy.
this show,
This is crazy.
is a triple wheel spin.
Dude.
So I landed 100 on that wheel spin. It's a $300 gift card. That is only if it closes this show. So if we end up knocking out, 4 out of 7 boxes, it is still the normal one-time wheel spin.
But 7 boxes, eminently doable.
By the way, in the last show, we pulled an Abdul Carter Authentic in the Ann Moore section.
Yeah.
So
Abdul Carter, Fran Tarkenton.
Fran Tarkenton in the quarterback room, Ann Moore,
Oh, excuse
which is still crazy.
Warren Sapp out of the Ann Moore in the with
The QB Killa.
The QB Killa inscription, which
And wasn't
I
it
lost
a
my
rave,
mind
too?
for. It was a rave.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And actually, those football items, there's only one headliner I know of. There could be another football item in there,
Yes.
another authentic. So 7 boxes left, though. We do have 5 headliners right now. We have a Kevin Durant autographed basketball.
I want it.
Kevin Durant, I think, is a top 10 player of all time. I think he is. His accolades, his ability, it is obviously, he gets a little bit of. I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of Durant's attitude always. I don't mind so much the switching of teams because, they weren't cutting it in Oklahoma. It's because of that I think he low-key gets underrated on the all-time greats list. Because this guy, I've never seen a player like him. Whenever he shoots, if he misses, it's always in and out. I've never seen this guy airball. He's a beast. Great player. Also a rare autograph in this break room. We almost never get Kevin Durant. Peter Forsberg, like the second or third time ever getting him.
In the one in
So-
Forsberg?
The one in Forsberg. Nice rip. Chipper Jones, one of the best switch hitters ever with the, what is that on the inscription? World Series champion inscription.
95.
95, the only World Series that the Braves won in that era. It was like a million straight division titles and just the one World Series title.
15 of those bad boys in a row.
15 in a row. That's not bad.
1990 to 2005.
Oh, man. The first World Series I remember watching, Yankees Braves, I think it was like 99 or something. That's the first World Series I remember watching. Anyway, Chipper Jones in there, Hall of Fame third baseman, Peter Forsberg, Kevin Durant. Got a pair of secondary headliners. It is Scary Terry. It is Scorin McLaurin, one of the best receivers in the NFL, second in receiving touchdowns last year. And then lastly, Paul Pierce as well. 5 and 8 chance at a headliner in that 1 and 4 series. Still got some good names, guys. And of course, every single spot purchased gets you an entry into the Mahomes giveaway. 3 times the entries for this show. Jersey break. Got ourselves 8 jerseys left, 5 headliners left. Nico Collins, top 5 in the league in receiving yards per game last year. Hall of Fame running back Earl Campbell. You mentioned Warren Sapp, Rip. The second best D tackle ever behind Donald. Warren Sapp on the jersey as well. That red Buccaneer jersey. Frank Gore, DeAndre Swift, pair of secondary headliners on those running backs. Minis, 6 to go in the minis. We get this mini double knocked out. We do 1 more mini single. Then we drop a brand new series with brand new headliners in the Challenge Flag minis. Went over the practice squad. Went over the vault already. College, by the way. I would love to get a college done today because we have 3 boxes left. We have 2 headliners left. And I'll be honest, this college, ever since last night's show, there's new life in the college. We were at, I want to say 8 boxes, maybe less than 48 hours ago. There was 2 headliners and 8 boxes. It was Steve Smith and Brian Urlacher. And they were chasing the Steve Smith helmet with 8 boxes left, 2 headliners. 1 in 4 chance at a headliner. It was selling like hotcakes. All of a sudden, we're at 3 boxes left, and there's a 2 and 3. Not a 2 and 8, 2 and 3 chance at a headliner. And we have all of a sudden stalled in this series, which makes 0 sense. Your ratios just got better.
You could say that we first re-enrolled in the
Yes.
series, and now are people on spring break? What's going on?
I don't know, but a Steve Smith Sr. authentic, 1 in 3 chance at that in the next box. Then a Brian Urlacher, which we almost never see Steve Smith on Utah. We almost never see Urlacher, New Mexico. 2 and 3 chance at a headliner in that walk-on college mixer. To be fair, though, Rip, let's be a little fair.
Let's fair it up.
Let's be fair. In the 9 a.m. and noon show, the quarterback room and the 1 and 4 did steal the show.
Well, yeah.
So when those two, headliners steal the show, sometimes a good series gets left behind, like the college did, obviously.
we did do a college in the 9.
There you go.
We did do one. So,
Mystery box tab, guys. You can get all 8 break spots, guarantee yourself a win, or you can buy a full-size replica or jersey mystery box, guaranteed win in that case. We have 10 replica helmets left. We have Josh Jacobs, one of the best running backs in the NFL, on the slate. That iconic Ricky Williams smoke weed everyday inscription. And then we got the Brian Urlacher, the Hall of Fame linebacker for Urlacher in that series as well. Not to mention 3 secondary headliners, Chase Brown, Steve Largent, Thurman Thomas. And if you're a new collector with big pockets, you can buy the headliner package, 1 mini, 1 jersey, 1 rep, 1 authentic, 4 headliner names guaranteed to you for just over $1,900. I can see Jerry Rice on that photo, Randy Moss, Travis Kelce, Justin Herbert, names that could possibly be in a headliner package. 1 and 4 left, Polo. One more time for my man, Polo Racks in the back. Polo, we're looking at the Kevin Durant autographed basketball. The Slim Reaper, one of the best basketball players of all time. Actually, the leading scorer in Olympic USA men's basketball. Carmelo Anthony got pulled in the series. He's the 2nd all-time leading scorer in USA basketball. So how about that on the international stage, those two? Chipper Jones, an icon. I played, and by played, I'm going to put it lightly, I played baseball. As in, I played Little League Baseball. I was not on the high school team. Little League Baseball, I was always at third baseman. I was first at first, then moved to third. As a third baseman, I love Chipper Jones. One of my favorite third basemen. He's an icon.
How could you not?
Right?
Did you ever give switch hitting a chance, though?
No. I'm a lefty, though. So I am a lefty. I imitated Griffey. I had the exact same swing, not the same results, though. Same swing, though. Nope, Kevin Durant. We got Peter Forsberg still out there for the hockey heads. Peter Forsberg on that beautiful Avalanche helmet. And we have 2 secondary headliners, Paul Pierce and Terry McLaurin. So that's actually a 5 in 7 chance at a headliner if you get yourself scoring McLaurin, which he was scoring a lot last year. 2nd in the league in receiving touchdowns, Terry McLaurin. Got a touchdown catch in every playoff game. Got that new fat contract for Terry McLaurin. He's the guy that is a photo headliner in many series. Just this 1 and 4 is that secondary spot for McLaurin. The John Cena was cool, Thomas. The Money in the Bank. That one did get pulled the other day, but that was an awesome piece of memorabilia as well, which the 1 and 4 has sort of changed over time, Rip. You don't actually know what the 1 and 4 began like. No. So it's kind of upgraded. I think, overall for the best, in some ways, though, for the worst. I'll be honest. I'm an honest guy. So when we first dropped the 1 and 4, if you buy a double, you get 6 spots for the Mahomes giveaway, Polo. 1 spot in a double would be 2 spots, but it's 3 times for the giveaway. You get yourself 6 entries for the Mahomes giveaway if you buy 1 spot. If you buy out the whole double, Polo, that would be what? 4 times 6, 24 entries for the Mahomes. And that's the giveaway for the Mahomes, by the way. The 3 times entries are only for today. So tomorrow the entries are 1 time. So you get 6 entries for the Mahomes. If you buy 1 spot, if you buy 4 spots, you get 24 entries. So anyway, spirit of the 1 and 4 when it first started. We didn't have as many speed flexes back then. It would often be standard authentics or maybe 1 speed flex. It was a lot lower price point, and our customers loved the 1 and 4 for the uniqueness of it. The John Cena, the Stone Cold, the Larry O'Brien Bird Trophy. It was the unique items that reeled people in. Now everybody wants a speed flex, so that's why the 1 and 4 has gone to the speed flex route.
Everybody wants a speed flex.
But when this thing first started, it was all about the unique items in the 1 and 4, and even though they're not appreciated as much as they used to be, they're pretty cool. The swimsuits, Polo knows. The Carmen Electra swimsuit that Polo won. That was very, very unique, to say the least. Which is, there's 2 boxes left. Who knows what those 2 boxes are? Could be a gun, potentially. Could be a figure skate. Could be a swimsuit. I guess we'll have to find out. All those things have been pulled.
Gotta stay tuned for a reason, right?
Right? I know it's not going to be the Muhammad Ali bell, because that was a photo headliner. But we did have a Muhammad Ali bell in the 1 and 4 once. It was very cool. So Gabriel Flores jumping in across the break page. Practice squad jerseys and all pro. There we go. Alex Dreyer got a Ozzy signed guitar out of the 1 and 4. RIP to Ozzy Osbourne, who, by the way, could be the Anmore section. Just saying that Ozzy 666 jersey has been a headliner before. It has also been an Anmore hit before. So that's an option. So yeah, Polo, you buy out the double right now. You get yourself 24 entries for the Mahomes giveaway.
Got to do it.
24 entries.
24.
24. That's a lot.
24.
That's a lot of entries for that Patrick Mahomes. So if you're thinking about the 1 and 4 between today and tomorrow, I would advise you guys, Dom likes this, I'll point. Every time I point, get it now. It works. Uncle Kama needs you guys in the break room.
And Cousin Rip.
That's right. Cousin Rip, and we have what? Step cousin Rob.
I'll settle for Orphan Rob for the day.
Orphan Rob for the day. But my thought is, if you're going to get in the 1 and 4, if you're thinking about it, you might as well get in right now, because it's 3 times the entries today, and it's the wheel spin. And I did mention this off the top of the show. If all 7 boxes go this show, not 6, not 5, all 7, it is a triple wheel spin. So worst case, Polo gets in the 1 and 4. Worst case, he buys out the 1 and 4 double. 24 entries, worst case, 2 pieces of autograph memorabilia. Let's just say nobody else gets in besides Polo in that 1 and 4 today. Then he gets himself a guaranteed wheel spin to himself as well, Rip. So,
Man.
just saying, that goes for everyone, not just Polo. If you want to buy out the 1 and 4, I would do it.
It could
Now,
be you.
It's real karma to buy it out. We had a guy earlier today, Jacob Yoder.
Yes, sir.
He bought out 2 1 and 4 doubles, and he won himself 4 headliners.
It was insane. It was
Talk
an
about karma. He
incredible
got the
run.
Jeter bat, got the Stone Cold vest, the Larry Bird trophy, and the Drew Brees Speed Flex. 4 for 4 in headliners. So there's been sort of like karma in the atmosphere.
And on top of that, all of the entries for the Mahomes. So, like, Yoder may not even be done.
I'll
Could
pull
be
this
winning
up.
the Mahomes.
So Mahomes spot giveaway. You'll see this right here. Jacob Yoder buying out those 2 doubles. 24. He got 48 spots. Yes, sir. You can see him right there. 118 all the way to 75. That is for 48 spots.
Don't look at me.
Well, usually it's 1 extra. So it's 70. So it's actually 43 if you do 75 to 118. Carry the 1. But yeah, he got 48 spots. Yes, Polo. 48 spots for Jacob Yoder by buying out those 2 doubles earlier today. And he got himself the bat he wanted. He wanted the Jeter bat. So
He got the bat everyone should have won.
right.
Christmas came early for Jacob Yoder today.
College Mario Contrucci. If you are even remotely thinking about college, dude, get in
guy.
right now. I said it. This is why part of Training 101, Rob, and this is something that I really still want everyone on staff to sink in, because I think it doesn't sink in, Rip. It's not sunk in with our guys. We have people coming in and out of the break room. If you ever think you're repeating yourself too much, you're not. You're educating the new people hopping in what's left. So I did mention this a couple minutes ago, but Mario, of course, just hopping in now. There's 3 boxes left in college, Mario. And there is 2 photoed headliners. On Monday night, 6 p.m. show, we had 8 boxes left, 2 headliners left. We've been rocking that series like crazy. All of a sudden, we got down to a 2 and 3 chance at a headliner, and nobody's in yet. Steve Smith Sr., Brian Urlacher, 2 and 3 chance at a photoed headliner. And might I remind you, we just had a Johnny Manziel and more hidden here, which personally, all due respect to Steve Smith and Brian Urlacher, Manziel was even better than those two in college, at least. Which is why there's a common misconception. Usually, whenever we base the college headliners, we kind of base them off their pro career, which I don't really think that's the best way to do it personally. So a lot of times, the best hits in the college series actually are the and more section. The names like Jameis Winston, Johnny Manziel, names that might not be, NFL worthy headliners, but for college, Matt Leinart, for example, and more section. Terrific college quarterback, Matt Leinart. So that's what's in that section. The other box, a name like that, plus Steve Smith, plus Brian Urlacher, headliners in the college are loaded. You want to say something, Rob? Look like you're about to say something. Hit me.
Tim Tebow at all? Floating around out there?
Tim Tebow would be photoed. I will be honest. He would be photoed. But Tim Tebow in the NFL breaks, I have seen a Florida Tim Tebow in the Anmore section. I've seen a Bronco Tim Tebow in the Anmore section. That's the NFL breaks. I will say one thing for the college. We do typically have Tim Tebow photoed, which makes sense. Some say the best college player ever.
He should be.
And Mario got the Manziel, so there you go. He's excited for that one. Rip is a Gator fan, by the way. He went to school there.
There you go.
Florida
That's right.
Gator
you said
fan.
Tebow, and I lit up.
Yeah.
Right?
You're speaking my language.
That's his boy. Tim Tebow.
Quite literally, we did a sketch for Gator Growl together.
Really?
Did you really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Do you remember the show Animaniacs? Warner,
I'll
the
be
Warner
honest, I
brothers
don't.
and sister Dot.
gotta look it
It was a
up.
crazy animated show that helped me learn the state capitals. Anyway,
okay.
there was a segment on that show called "Good Idea, Bad Idea."
Okay.
And so pretty much the sketch was for our homecoming show was good idea, trying to tackle Tim Tebow in NCAA football for EA or whatever.
Bad idea in real life.
Bad idea. Trying, and so my buddy JC Carias, who is a stand-up comedian, he's still doing out there, absolutely crushing.
Is he part-time or full-time?
Full-time.
Oh, so
he's full-time comedian.
He's literally crushing.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's made it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was the one trying to tackle Tebow, and I was the one egging him on.
Oh.
And he straight up got stiff-armed into some bushes.
Of course he did.
Great stuff. Also,
course he did.
Really cool guy, Tim Tebow.
Speaking of stories, real quick, I'll give you the curse. I'm surprised you haven't heard the curse story.
I am too.
Okay, so there's a curse out there. It revolves around some of the best items in the room. Obviously, in that quarterback room, best helmet in the room right now, hands down, the Tom Brady Rip Speedflex worth over $3,000. 12 headliners and 18 boxes, guys, including the Brady in that quarterback room. The second best hit in the quarterback room, though, is the Peyton Manning, at least what's left. So the curse of the Colts. I grew up a die-hard Peyton Manning fan. And yes, JR, the Amon-Ra is still in the All-Pro, my man. The beautiful Speedflex. So here's the curse around the Colts. You guys probably remember this. The Colts were consistently a 1 seed, 2 seed, division winner, playoff team. Peyton Manning misses 1 year with that neck injury. 1 year only, Peyton Manning. And they went from a team that was winning 12, 13 games to a team that won, I believe, 2 games. And the Colts opted with their first overall pick to go to Andrew Luck and get rid of Peyton Manning. And I, after seeing that, was furious as a Manning fan. And I personally said, and all parts of this curse have come to be true, I said Peyton Manning will win another MVP. Peyton Manning will win another Super Bowl. I said the Colts will never have another MVP quarterback or another Super Bowl win ever. Ever since I placed that curse, we've seen Andrew Luck leave early. We've seen Anthony Richardson not quite live up to par. So I say the curse is alive, Rip. The Colts curse is a thing placed by yours truly. I'm sorry, Colts fans. That's what you get from taking my boy Peyton Manning off the roster.
Jeez,
I love this dude.
that's great. Like,
Right?
have you been investigated on the whole Irsay thing yet, or what's going on?
Oh, come on. That's a little dark.
That's a little dark. I know.
dark.
I know.
Rip.
I'm sorry. My
That
bad.
is
my
a
bad.
little dark.
My bad.
But no,
You're
I
not
have
wrong.
not. I have not been investigated on that. No, sir. My man, thank you, says JR. Are you thanking me for the update of what's left, or are you
believe
thanking
so.
me for the Colts curse? Could go either way, right? If you're a fan of the Texans, you might like the Colts curse, right? Tracy got in that 1-4. What's up, Tracy? Putting us at 2 to go. Jake Yoder, speaking of the 1-4, got a spot in that practice squad. Thank you guys, Jake and Tracy. That 1-4 single is down to 2 spots to go. I would definitely recommend jumping in because guess what? It is 3:46 between now and 5 o'clock. 2 spots left. There's about a 2% chance. I would probably say more like 1% chance this does not go in this hour. Now, you get in that 1-4 break. Let's just say we only do 1 break. It'd be a 1-4 chance to win the item and a 1-4 chance to win the wheel spin. Let's say we do 2 breaks or 3 breaks. Once we do 3 or 4, let's be honest, Rip, we'll be close to 7. We'll knock out the whole series, do the Mahomes giveaway this show, and the triple wheel spin. So what's up, Tracy? Just got home from work. Well, she might not even know what you just bought into.
Oh my goodness.
This is good news, though. It's,
Yeah.
Oftentimes you buy into something, you're like, I don't know. Headliner's gone. Well, good news, Tracy.
Surprise.
Surprise, surprise. We have a 1-4 promotion today. Every spot bought in the 1-4 today gets 3 times the entries for the Mahomes giveaway. Now, we are taking every person from the 18-box mark. We had 18 boxes left in the 1-4 when today started. We're down to 11. So those final 18 boxes, or the back half of the series, every single person in that break gets an entry for the Mahomes helmet, which is given away at the end of the series. It's just like the Chase Wheel Spin, right? Chase Wheel Spin list, entry giveaway list for a chance at Mahomes. So Tracy, that 1 spot you bought is now worth 3 entries for the Mahomes helmet. You could potentially win a helmet worth, in the ballpark of $3K. For how much? Tracy bought 1 spot. It is $103. She can get the wheel spin, she can get the helmet, and she can get the Kevin Durant ball, Chipper Jones bat. What may you?
We may end up paying you for these.
It's for real, though. For real. And that, by the way, is a special promotion. We didn't jack up the price either, just if you're wondering, guys.
Yeah.
Now, oftentimes when a promotion like that exists, we could jack up the price to the 1-4 to make up for our cost as a company.
Mm-hmm.
But forget that. Forget making up the cost. We're giving this Mahomes away essentially for free, Rip.
Pretty much.
Literally, it is for free.
Like, this
it is
is-
actually a free
this is
Mahomes.
straight up-
It's a free Mahomes on us.
It is not worked into the price.
Yes.
This is a spot promotion. Don't expect this stuff too often. So it's just another reason why you always got to stay locked in on Facebook,
Right.
YouTube, and Twitch, baby. But yeah, man, that's just straight up gratis.
Also, for the folks out there, I recommend being in the Signature Club Rewards program. I'll drop that link in as well. Free to join. You can, be logged in. You get the emails, text alerts, and our guy Mike Martis in marketing sent out the email this morning about the Mahomes giveaway.
You gotta stay plugged in.
Got to stay plugged in on your email, on your text alerts, all of the above. What do we got cooking here, Rip?
We got Josh Rouser buying a couple spots in the 1-4 double.
All right, so that puts the double to 2. Actually, I think he bought out the single, I believe. I see single on my side.
Oh, why do I keep doing this? Yes, you're right.
And
It is a
I
single.
told Rob to look out
Jeez
for that
whiz.
between shows. I think the single's closed up, I believe.
Yes, that would do it for the single.
And that'll do
Thanks,
it for the
Rob.
single. So we do have a
It was on the tip
guarantee.
of my tongue, Rip. I swear.
It's all good.
We do have a guaranteed wheel spin this show. 1-4 single number 12. Go ahead and drop me a box number. Like I said, if all 7 boxes go this show, the wheel spin at the end will be a triple wheel spin. So otherwise, if only 6 of them go, 5 go, 4, 3, 2, 1, normal wheel spin for that 1-4. So we have ourselves Gabriel Flores, Tracy Fawcett, and Josh Rouser. Need a box number, guys. We have boxes 8, 16, 18, 23, 27, 32, and 33 available. Who's got a number? Otherwise, we can go to the wheel, guys. I actually do have those numbers put in the picker wheel. Here we
There
go.
we go.
Gabriel with 16. Do we think that's Dylan Gabriel? Ooh. The Browns quarterback, the backup.
The competitor?
Dylan, 16 coming off the board. Tracy wanted 23. She was a little bit late. We're going with 16 here. 1-6 to Joe Montana box. And Joe Montana, he's a quarterback. He's a quarterback. Name that movie. Thank you. I knew you would get it. So we'll go 10 times for our spots, guys. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck in the 1 and 4. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Gabriel Flores in the football spot. Josh Rouser in the basketball spot. We got Tracy in the baseball spot and Josh in the everything else spot. All right, 16 of 36 here for the 1 and 4. 16 of 36. Good luck, guys. What do we got here? What do we got here? I have a good idea of what this might be.
Ooh.
I have a pretty good idea.
Oh, okay. I see it. I see the vision.
I was right. I was right. We got a Hockey Hall of Famer, Peter Forsberg, on the Avalanche helmet. Come on out, Peter, with the Hall of Fame 14 inscription. I don't know if you know this about me, Rip. Childhood Common was a massive hockey fan.
I did not know that about you.
I still love every sport. There's not a sport I don't love. But, as a kid, hockey was up there with all my other sports. Over the years, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, tennis kind of became my top 5 sports. And hockey was up there with those sports. I still watch a lot of hockey. I watch a lot of sports. I know a lot of sports. But I had to kind of give one sport away for life, right? Not follow as religiously. When I was little, though, I followed hockey like I followed football, basketball, and Peter Forsberg is one of the best hockey players I've ever seen. Beautiful Avalanche hockey helmet, Josh Rouser, everything else spot, Peter Forsberg.
Well done, well done.
Attaboy, Josh. The hockey items, whether it's the jersey or the helmet, aesthetically, always among the best.
Another one we hit in the morning, Brett Hull out of the and more.
Another Hall of Famer.
Yeah. Hall of Fame.
That's what I'm saying. Hall of Famers come in the and more section. The 1 and 4 is a lot like the quarterback room, a lot like, the all pro series, the half and half, the diamonds, the vault. Every single box in this series is a massive name in sports history or entertainment history, for example. So they're all really good. All really good here. Congrats to Josh on the Peter Forsberg. There is at least, obviously, Tracy, the big helmet left is the Mahomes giveaway at the end of the series. So every spot you buy gets you a chance at the Mahomes Speedflex at the end, the best helmet, maybe in the break room. But as far as football helmets that are in the series, there is at least one that we know of. I'll preface this by saying Abdul Carter Authentic in the last show was the and more section. We do have Terry McLaurin. That is out there in the football spot.
Relevant.
Do have a Terry McLaurin Authentic. Actually, we have a couple basketball, Kevin Durant, Paul Pierce, then Chipper Jones's baseball, and then Scary Terry McLaurin is in here as well, guys. So that is, 6 boxes left?
Correct.
4 headliners left. And that 1 and 4.
Take that for ratios.
So you could get a Terry McLaurin potentially. Otherwise, Rip, let's see what's moving right now. I see some life in the practice squad. 5 to go. You can get for $51, for example. I don't care what it's on. It could be, a football, a jersey, could be a napkin, could be a Post-it note, a Jaden Daniels autograph. Going to be one of the most expensive autographs in the game years down the road. The great Jaden Daniels.
JD.
Still got the Deion Sanders jersey. Now, speaking of, a guy whose autograph value only continues to go up. Every single day we step foot on this earth, Rip, Deion Sanders becomes more popular. Whether you like him or not, he becomes more notorious every single day.
It's just a fact of life.
Mr. Primetime. Drake May, wait till this guy gets some receivers, because I like Drake May. I think the Patriots have a lot of work to do to help him, but they'll get there eventually.
Here's how you know Drake May's good. I hate how much Patriots fans love Drake May. It scares the heck out of me.
As a Dolphin guy.
As a Dolphins fan, yes. to have to potentially contend with not just Josh Allen twice a year, but now Drake May, if he's as good as every Patriots fan believes he could be, that's tough. But that's good for you.
He's going to be fighting to be the second best Patriot quarterback of all time.
Every Patriot quarterback will be fighting to be the second best Patriot quarterback of all time.
Spot. Drew Bledsoe, I'm coming for you, says Drake May. Beautiful mini right there. We got the Aiden Hutchinson, James Harrison, Josh Jacobs, the Rashee Rice Speed Flex guys. 5 to go in that practice squad break. How about a little more training for Rob here, Rip? Rip, what's the magic number in our traditional 8-spot breaks?
It's not 1.
Okay.
It's not 2.
It's not 2.
I think it might be 3.
You think it's 3?
3 is the magic number.
All right, Rob, training 101 for you and all the newer people watching the show. This break business is very, very psychological. So, psychology behind what we do, customers are always thinking about buying in, but it's kind of like, Dom has the newer reference of go to a wedding, be the first person on the dance floor. It's hard being the first person. Going to school, asking out that girl, making the first move, and that could be your future wife, for example. So this break room is all about the people starting the show. Once the break gets to more than halfway there, if it's 8-spot breaks, we get it down to 3 spots to go. It's more than halfway there. Everyone believes the break will happen. It happens usually within 10 minutes. So that practice squad is 5 to go. We knock out 2 spots. We're down to 3 to go. 5 minutes later, the break is gone. 1 and 4 is even better because it's a 4-spot break. We knock out 2 spots right now. We're at 2 to go. That's going real quick. Now, also, 6 to go in the All-Pro double, I believe. Where was that one? 6 to go in this one. This gets down to 4. We're close. 3. Shut it down. That Amon-Ra St. Brown Speed Flex, we're really only 3 spots away from seeing that helmet this show. So never think of the break page, how many to go until 0. It's always how many spots away are we from 3 or maybe 4, depending on the day. On a very busy day, 4 really will do it. On your typical average day, 3 is the safe spot. 3 spots to go. That break happens. So think of this. If you're going to buy 3 spots in a break, you buy 3 spots in the All-Pro right now. That's happening 10 minutes later. You buy 3 spots in the practice squad. That's happening 5-10 minutes later. You buy 3 spots in the 1 and 4. It's happening probably in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It'll put us at 1 to go.
Let me throw another one at you here, Common.
A little psychology or an analogy?
Well, just kind of building off of this.
Okay.
You buy your spots, you get that 5 to 3, or you get that, 6 to 4, or something like that. It's just creeping up on 4 o'clock here in the Midwest.
Oh, here we
5
go.
o'clock on the East Coast. People just getting home from work, perhaps, just like Tracy Fawcett did. People coming home before they even pull up the stream. They're pulling up the break page, seeing what's close. What's it 4? What's it 3? Let me just knock these out, and then I'll log on and see who's available.
And I know Rob is in the background. If you want to drop in and say hello, Rob, maybe let's see your face here. So Rob is one of our new guys. First day on the job. He's training here to be a co-host, producer, on-air breaker, all of the above.
All of the above.
It's his first day here. I want to make sure they saw who you were. If you hear Rob talking behind the mic, he's our new guy.
Yeah, if you hear disembodied voice, that's Rob.
Usually the 3 p.m. show, which you'll be working on a lot of days, especially the 3 p.m. weekday show, it's usually about 4:30 Central Time, where it gets really busy. 4:15 sometimes. Those people on the East Coast, which are, by the way, our biggest customer base, the East Coast, they get home from work, they start the party. So if you get those spots right now, knock out 1-2 spots in the next 15 minutes, those folks get home, the rest of the spots are gone. Because 3 p.m. show, it's always this way. It's that first hour, we're talking here, we're building anticipation. It's the second hour, especially the final 30 or 40 minutes where things really take off at 3 p.m. So it's that sweet spot, 4:15, 4:30, which we're only, 15 minutes away from. So you will learn that the East Coasters come to party at the 4:30 hour. So orders coming in, Rip. I see an order. What do we got? Joshua Rouser rising up. He took our advice, put the All-Pro at 4 to go. I got a question for the chat. I'm not meaning to call out anyone because, let's be honest, like, you probably, both of you actually, even myself, all three of us can relate to this. Sure, we're fans of a team, but when are you more vocal about your squad? When it's doing good, usually, right? Human nature. You're more vocal about your pride.
Well, I'm a White Sox fan, so what? Skipping the
So
baseball
never.
here. So
Never.
yeah, I've been on mute the last couple of years.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when I first started working here, 4 or 5 years ago, I'll be honest. I'm an honest guy. I'm not trying to make fun of anybody because you guys have an awesome fan base. Probably my first couple of years here, I did not meet a single Lion fan in the room. Not a single person in the room admittedly said they're a Detroit Lion fan. Nowadays, this is one of the most popular teams in our break room, and rightfully so. This Amon-Ra St. Brown Speed Flex, for you Lion fans, that's an awesome lid. And quarterback room obviously is the best series. We have the Manning and the Brady, but you got to put in, $316 for the double. This is only $138 here, and you could potentially get the NFC North, you get the custom Amon-Ra St. Brown Speed Flex, and you get the Brett Favre jersey on top of it. So I quote the customs rip at about $1,500 in autograph value, give or take. Even if it's a little bit less, even if you get $1,200, $1,300 for this, you tack on the Favre jersey, you are hands down looking at more than $1,500 in value. If you're lucky, you find a mega cheesehead and a mega Lion fan, you could potentially sell those two items combined for over $2,000 if you get lucky. So, whether it's $1,500 or $2,000, compared to $138, that's what you can play for in that break. Get the NFC North, get the Favre, and the Amon-Ra St. Brown both. Imagine Brett Favre throwing Amon-Ra St. Brown. That sounds kind of unfair, right? That sounds literally unfair. Imagine the creativity of our head coach now with the Bears, Ben Johnson. Imagine if he stole the OC there with Brett Favre and Amon-Ra St. Brown. Jared Goff, by the way, is an awesome quarterback. He's in that quarterback room series. But Brett Favre is Brett Favre. He is a gunslinger. That's my one. I don't know if you guys have a good question for both of you guys and the chat as well. Because I hate admitting this, but I'm going to, because I'm a man of honesty here. As a kid, I mentioned I went to outsource my quarterbacks. Peyton Manning was my favorite.
You had to do what you had to do.
I do love Kurt Warner. My other favorite quarterback as a kid, I hate to say this, was Brett Favre. I was a Bears fan.
Whoa.
I did not really, my parents were not football fans. I learned to hate Favre over the years eventually. But as a young kid, I was a clueless football fan, and I loved the way Brett Favre did things. That's my one closet sort of sports fan sports person I used to like that I shouldn't like, that I'm afraid to admit. Do you guys have one like that?
Game respects game. Well, mine ties into, so for me, number 7, one of my favorite lefty quarterback to ever watch, Mike Vick. Michael Vick was my guy growing up, but I think we all kind of know about the
Yes.
legal troubles that he went through.
We know about it.
And as soon as Mama Bear heard about the legal troubles, keep in mind I was maybe 8 or 9 at the time.
You were taught to hate Vic.
I was. Oh no! I still to this day will protest for how much I enjoyed watching Michael Vick on the football field. Off of it, that could be an entirely different show. But I had my first ever football jersey I ever had was a all black Atlanta Falcons home Michael Vick jersey. And that went right to the trash when I came home from school the day that news report came out about Michael Vick. So that took my my Falcons fandom as a kid. Gone.
So,
Work done. Michael Vick. Those were my guys growing up. But
I will preface by saying this: I'm a huge dog lover. My phone background is my dog, Messi. I absolutely love dogs. So don't get me wrong. Something else I love: a second chance. I don't believe in third chances. I do believe in second chances. So I have given Michael Vick a second chance. I will tell you though, you work enough here. We have the best customers in the business, Rob. You'll learn this. They often like to gift us stuff. Rip and I have received gifts from customers. They're way too nice. I got gifted a Michael Vick Rave Authentic from one of the customers. And, in my 2-bedroom apartment, we have a sort of our second bedroom is more of a storage bedroom for us. And my fiance, who also loves dogs, but, doesn't want to give Michael Vick a second chance, which is fine. I respect her opinion. I respect it. I cannot display my Michael Vick helmet because she doesn't want to see it.
Well,
So it's in the closet.
I not only, all right, second chances, all great and everything.
Yes.
Love that. I also love putting in the work,
Yes.
which Mike Vick did, man. I got it right here. 2011, Vick lobbied for the Animal Fighting Spectator Prohibition Act, which would have established federal misdemeanor policies for spectators of illegal animal fighting and made it a felony for adults to bring children to those.
He learned.
And not only did he learn, he advocated. Like, he did the work. And I can't respect that more than I already did.
Rip's first day on the job, he screwed up all the orders. We give him a second chance. We're glad he's here.
Yeah,
I'll
see?
leave it at that. Glad he's still here. So Scott saying the Vic speech when it was released about getting a second chance in life was arguably the best speech ever. So respected that. Michael Vick, by the way, has been in every single quarterback room we've done in the Anmore section. Now, speaking of names that are in the Anmore section, I have not seen a quarterback room yet without Michael Vick.
We get him a lot on Atlanta, also on Philly.
It's Michael Vick and Jim McMahon are your guaranteed and more hits in the quarterback room. We did pull Jim McMahon last night.
There you go.
So, real quick, Tracy asking what's left in the vault, Tracy. I will holla at you. A lot of good names left in the vault. By the way, 2 to go in that All-Pro double. Or is it none to go now, Rip?
Oh, it's none to go now.
None to go. So that All-Pro double's coming up. So real quick, Tracy, I'll give you the rundown on what's left. The C.D. Lamb Authentic, the Steve Young Rave, the Justin Jefferson Custom Military Air Force Speedflex, the Jordan Love Speedflex, the Saquon Barkley Authentic, the Rob Gronkowski Salute to Service, the Josh Allen Salute to Service, and the Drew Brees. Obviously, John Elway, one of, if not the best hits in the series. But of all the photo headliners, with all due respect, he's a Hall of Famer, he's a legend. Edgerrin James was the worst photo headliner in that series. So 8 of the top 9 hits in the series are still there in the vault, Tracy. There's only 20 boxes left. All-Pro doubles coming up. Looking for that Amon-Ra St. Brown Speed Flex. All-Pro double on the way next. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys, in the All-Pro. Double the boxes, double the fun in our 9th All-Pro double. Look at that. Zone in, Rob. Learning well over there from Rip. Learning well. So it is Gabriel Flores. We got Josh Rouser, Todd Meyer, and Gabriel Flores again. Need 2 box numbers, guys, for the All-Pro double. Double the boxes, double the fun here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Who's got the boxies? Holla at us, guys. Otherwise, we'll go to the wheel. We'll let the wheel pick. I usually go about 10 or less, Rip, give or take. It could be 8 or 9 for the picker wheel. Probably the last time I'll be asking for numbers before the picker wheel here. Correct 16. Me if I'm wrong. Gabriel called 16 in a previous break today. So
yes.
Is that your lucky number, Gabriel? 16, 1-6?
I won't correct you.
The Joe Montana, Shane Falco number, 16. All-Pro, I do not see 16. So numbers are scrolling at the bottom there. We have 1, we have 2, we have 6, we have 12, we have 17, 18, 20, 22, and then 26 to 28. And we do have no Joe Montana, but there's a Steve Young in the vault and a Brock Purdy in the quarterback room if you're a Niner fan, Gabriel. 22 instead, Rip. 22, give me 1 more. It is a double box. Need 24 or 22 and 1 more. Gabriel. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, my man.
Gabriel's first day with us here.
Right? 26, excuse me. What's your squad, Gabriel? Also, Tracy, I'm blanking. Remind me of your squad as well, Tracy. Another training point, Rob. We love to ask all our newer people what team they like. That way we can tell them about headliners left of their team. And we want to get to know them, of course, our customers. So what's your squad, Gabriel? Practice squad, left Den McKeon, Deion Sanders, Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Aiden Hutchinson, James Harrison, Josh Jacobs, and Rashee Rice. Now that's a good answer, Gabriel. Now, that's an answer that a lot of people can relate to. His favorite football team, whoever is on my fantasy team. That's a good one.
All right, well, what's those rosters looking like then, dude?
Ultimate Autographs Fantasy League draft on Thursday at 6, Rip. Live during the 6 p.m. show. Us against the customers. It's going to be a lot of fun. We got the 7th pick in the draft out of 12. 7th pick.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
I don't like the first pick personally because you got to wait till we get the pick again.
It's excruciating.
Statistically, I've learned online the 4th pick is the most common winner, which makes sense. You got a top player early. You know, it's not all the time, but the most common spot, the 4 slot, wins fantasy.
I can attest to somebody that had the number 1 pick last night. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Who'd you take?
This year. Take a wild guess.
Jamar Chase.
Of course.
That's a very, very hot. A break room regular. Actually, I'm shocked, Rip.
Yeah,
we
same.
probably get more Jamar Chase than any player in the world in our break room. And this is a rare moment where there's no Jamar Chase items left in the room.
Had a Bengals fan on Monday come through, and we're just like, normally we're loaded.
Right?
Normally.
I was so excited to draft him. I got up and tried to hit the gritty, and I almost pulled a hand.
Oh, boy.
Justin Jefferson is in the room. Speaking of gritties, another common name in the break room.
Where's Mike Gesicki? Speaking of gritties.
Ooh, he did not do as good on that one.
He did.
Todd Meyer, speaking of Vikings, the Viking fan in the NFC North. Gabriel Flores, NFC South, NFC East, NFC West, AFC North. Josh Rouser, AFC South. Todd Meyer, AFC East, and Josh Rouser, AFC West. Todd Meyer, probably in the last week alone, has been the hottest guy in the break room. He has been just out here winning. Todd
If we
Meyer.
had customer power rankings,
for the last week, number 1,
he'd
Todd.
be up there. Yeah, number 1.
No doubt
With a
about
bullet.
that. Ooh, okay. We had a beautiful, beautiful rave coming up. Number 1 customer of the show so far, though. Josh Rouser with the Will Shields rave.
JR.
The Hall of Fame 15 inscription. One of the greatest offensive linemen of all time. Josh Rouser with the Will Shields. Not on the board. The and more section there,
Perfect
Rob.
name for an offensive lineman, if I do say so.
Shields.
He's a literal shield.
All right. 4-time second-team All-Pro, 3-time first-team All-Pro, 12-time Pro Bowler, one of the greatest offensive linemen of all time, part of the Hall of Fame 2000s All-Decade team, the great Will Shields for Josh Rouser. I love that Chief Rave. That is a beautiful, beautiful mini helmet. I know we talk a lot about, well, not a lot, but people think about, Priest Holmes, Larry Johnson in those early 2000s, those kind of iconic years, and then we kind of never heard from them again. Well, Will Shields and Willie Roaf are blocking for those dudes. They were difference makers. I found out that Will Shields apparently is the chief good luck charm because 2 years ago in that Niners Super Bowl, he's the guy that sort of he was the pregame representative for the Chiefs.
Ooh.
2 years ago, Will Shields there, Super Bowl win. Last year, no mention of Will Shields, no Super Bowl. So Chiefs better get this dude to the Super Bowl this year. Now, Will Shields.
I mean, if only they knew it was as simple as that.
That's all it takes.
You wouldn't have to deal with all the preseason, the whole that pesky regular season.
Or maybe it's this dude
Let's
right
just
here,
get Will
by
Shields
the way.
out there. Oh, yeah, I guess he has
That
something to do.
Mahomes entry giveaway, this helmet has not been pulled. Every spot bought on the 1 and 4 for the best quarterback in the NFL, Patrick Mahomes. Gets 3 times the entries today for that Mahomes giveaway. So maybe it's not the Will Shields, it's the Patrick Mahomes factor. Probably that one, Rip, I would say. A little bit more important.
Send that over here.
Assembly line, Henry Ford.
There we go.
Now let's do it. Speaking of Henry Ford, Ford Field's finest. I'm on Ross St. Brown, perhaps. Still looking for that in this break. With now, 11, about to be 9 boxes left in All Pro. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. My secondary NFL team, the Chiefs, never seen this. Back-to-back Chiefs in the same break. Tony Richardson.
That's one way to double up.
One of the best fullbacks of all time, Josh Rouser, AFC West. Josh Rouser, recap for the show. He has entered into 2 breaks. There's been 3 boxes coming out. Josh has won all 3 of them so far.
That's just silliness.
Talk about a heater. Congrats, Josh, on your Tony Richardson, the terrific fullback, 3-time Pro Bowler for the Chiefs. He was a second-team All-Pro twice. Awesome fullback. Awesome red and yellow Chief jersey. Josh Rouser, Tony Richardson. So I said there was a 5 in 11 chance at a photoed headliner in the All-Pro. Is that right? 5 in 11.
That's what you said. That's what you said, Common.
It's now a 5 in 9 chance.
Yeah, man.
There's 9 boxes left. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Brett Favre, Micah Parsons, Drew Brees, Tyreek Hill. That is 5 photoed headliners in 9 boxes. Amon-Ra St. Brown being a speed flex, Micah Parsons a rave, Drew Brees a rave. So 2 specialty helmets and 2 of the most popular football players really of the last 30 years, heck of all time. Brett Favre and Tyreek Hill. So it's a better than a 50% chance, not even counting secondary headliners. It's better than a 50% chance at a photoed headliner right now. 1 in 3 chance that are authentic. And of course, the best lit in that series, at least aesthetically, the Amon-Ra St. Brown, that is still out there in that All-Pro series, guys.
Still alive.
So 3 words for you guys, our terrific customers. Run it back. Run it back. I don't see why we shouldn't, right?
R.I.B.
I always say, like,
Rip
to
it.
make an analogy here, Rip, and when you get a second, if you could put the next one up. But analogy, we talk about, you know, if you're at the casino at the blackjack table and you keep on winning, you don't leave the table till you lose. I get eventually you lose. You got to leave the table so you're up front, you know? If you're Josh Rouser, you're 3 for 3 right now.
Run it.
You got to lose at some point before you
Run
don't
it.
buy back in. So, Josh, you are literally on a heater right now. So, actually, if I'm Josh Rouser, I'll be honest, I take a spot in the 1 and 4 for this
At this
Mahomes
rate?
giveaway. With how hot he is right now, I would strongly consider getting in the 1 and 4 and get yourself some more entries for the Mahomes Speed Flex, Rip.
It just makes sense.
Right? It does make sense. He's not joshing around. By the way, Josh was hot last night as well. We got the Josh Allen Speed Flex. A Josh for a Josh.
Ooh.
So this streak,
Josh on Josh action right there.
I think I know what's. Ooh, that sounded weird.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Hey, I'm just kidding, but not really. I think I know what's happening here. I like that. I know what's happening here. Todd Meyer is the guy I was hyping up as the hottest guy in the room. Josh Rouser came in here and said, look, Todd, I'm coming for your crown.
Take the belt.
Take the belt.
Take the title belt from him.
Right? You know, back in the medieval times, you know, I went to the Bristol Renaissance Fair over the weekend. Really fun.
Ooh, you did this past weekend?
Yeah.
That was what is potentially we're going to do next Monday. It's the last day for the
Have you
Ren
been
Fair.
to it?
We went last year.
Strongly recommend.
Great time.
It's fantastic.
I got a weird thing about it. When did Renaissance fairs also just become like places to cosplay whatever? It's one thing if you cosplay like I'm Iron Man, but I'm in a knight's armor, you know, or like, oh, I'm the Joker, but a jester or whatever. No, why am I seeing just Spider-Man? Why is Spider-Man at the
Why
Renaissance?
not?
I just don't get it
Why
though.
the heck
Why
not,
is there a
Rip?
stormtrooper at the Renaissance fair?
There's no proof that he was never
Right?
there.
Anyway,
Anyway.
so you know, I was kind of quoting Renaissance vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, if you were royalty, people were coming for you. They were literally chopping your head off. If you watch Game of Thrones, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Historically accurate.
That's what Josh is trying to do right now, figuratively speaking, in the break room. He's like, Todd Meyer, I'm coming for your crown.
I'll go ahead and just paraphrase The Wire from Todd Meyer's perspective. If you come at the king, you best not miss.
Ooh, so we'll see. Maybe a little mano-a-mano showdown between those 2 gentlemen. 2 of the big dogs in here. Todd Meyer, by the way, let's see what pick he has. Todd is in the fantasy league. Todd has the 3rd overall pick in the draft.
Okay.
Do I dare say, Todd, He's a Viking fan. Justin Jefferson is left in that Vault series on the Speed Flex. I know who Todd's taking with the 3rd pick, Justin Jefferson.
You would
It wouldn't be a bad pick.
Potentially.
It wouldn't be a bad pick. We'll see who we're taking with the 7th pick. That'll be Thursday night. Also, Rip, I mentioned that I love to reward the customers that are listening. So I know this will be promoted tomorrow via emails, etc. But I'll go ahead and give you guys a little bonus, little sneak peek. On Thursday for the 6 p.m. show, there will be a special fantasy-themed series dropping too. That's all I'll say. Just saying. Little bonus stuff for Thursday's show.
Fantasy-themed series.
Similar to what we're doing here at work. But I'll let the customers wait till Thursday to find out. So, anywho, guys, what are we knocking out next? 4:21 p.m. Obviously, Rip, you know this very well. We'll go to as late as these guys want, up until about 5:40, 5:45 is the absolute cutoff. 5 p.m. being the absolute earliest we can hop off. Could be 5, could be 5:15, could be 5:20, depending on how busy the orders are. But I want to focus in on, for sure, between now and 5 o'clock. We're doing minimum 39 minutes, no matter what, is the minimum right now.
You can only live in the now, you know?
Yes. So let me ask you guys in the chat what you guys would like to break. What would you guys like to break this show? I'm going to give you guys the best bets at a break that will happen this show. Robbie will learn this. Our customers, they're like me. They're impatient. They don't want to wait till the 6 p.m. show. They don't want to wait till the next show. They're only getting in if their break can happen right now. So I'll give you a break I think will happen to the show. 1 in 4 is a 4-spot break. 1 in 4 chance to win for each spot you buy. We have 6 boxes left, 4 headliners left. Chipper Jones bat, Kevin Durant basketball, rare autograph in the room, Paul Pierce item, and a Terry McLaurin item. It's a 4 in 6 chance at a headliner. It's the Chase Wheel Spin today. And today only, you get 3 times the entries for the Mahomes giveaway. So that means that if you buy in a double spot, you get 6 times for that giveaway, not 2 times. So that break, 4 to go. 1 or 2 people buy and make it 2 to 3 to go. That break will happen. That one is definitely a possibility for this show. I would say both practice squads are within range. We have 4 to go in the double, and we have 5 to go in the single. Actually, if you're thinking about the practice squad, I would probably say let's break the single, let's break the double, so we can unite on one of these boxes. So what's the magic number again, Rip?
3.
So this is 5 to go. This is 4 to go. We get it down to 3 to go, it'll go pretty darn quickly in the practice squad. We have a lot of great names left in this series. The Deion Sanders jersey, prime time. If there was ever a person born to play for the Cowboys, it was Deion Sanders. Literally, he is, when I think of Cowboys, I know he played for the Niners, the Falcons, he played for the Ravens, even Washington. But personally, when I think of Dallas Cowboy football, the first name I think of is Deion Sanders. That's just me.
2 words, culture fit.
Yeah. Or prime time.
Well,
Yeah, right?
is that 1 word?
That's 2 words. Well, it depends. Hyphen?
Right.
Are you hyphening on me, Rip? Probably multiple ways to do it. I love the random stuff we look up on the show. You learn a lot about life in the show, not just sports, life. So Deion Sanders still left.
Okay, 2 words. 2 words.
2 words?
2 words.
Jaden Daniels still left. The terrific young quarterback, the offensive rookie of the year, took his team all the way to the NFC title game, Mr. Jaden Daniels. Got that Drake May mini, the future of Patriot football. I'm not sure if Jaden Daniels leads the Commanders to the NFC title game had Aiden Hutchinson played in that game. That would have been a massive difference maker on that Lions defense. Prior to injury last year, Aiden Hutchinson was leading the league in sacks, Mr. Hutch. Still got the Josh Jacobs authentic. For me, a top 5 running back in the league. And I say that as a Bears fan. Boy, that dude is a beast. We got the James Harrison camo. quite possibly the most important play in Super Bowl history. And that pick 6 at the end of the first half against the Cardinals.
Hundo yards.
If that doesn't happen, Kurt Warner in that quarterback room, speed flex, he wins a second championship if it was not for James Harrison. And then lastly, Rashee Rice on that beautiful Super Bowl champion inscribed speed flex. Speaking of the Fantasy Football League, I got news for the customers, Rip. Rashee Rice, we're probably going to draft him. You know why? Because we're playing for first. He might miss the first 6 weeks. We don't care. We're getting in the playoffs regardless. We're saving this dude for the playoffs. Rashee Rice with Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. Forget about it. Fantasy playoffs. He is our number 1 receiver, sleeper on our draft radar going on Thursday.
All right. I wasn't led into those strategy discussions, but it sounds good to me.
Love me some Rashee Rice. So a lot of good names left in that practice squad, guys. That could happen this show. And I'm going to give them 2 other breaks, Rip, that even though right now they're a little bit further away, I still think they're doable. I will start with the quarterback room. This is 7 to go in the single, and we are 7 to go in the double, but this is the best break in the room. We have the greatest player of all time, that beautiful Tom Brady rip speed flex with that maroon visor, maroon rip, the Patriot Pat rip, the TB12 logo on the crown. I have never seen that Tom Brady helmet ever in my life. There's 18 boxes left, 12 total headliners, including the GOAT Tom Brady. This lid worth well over $3,000. Could be pushing $4K as well. You got to get the greatest player of all time. What's great about Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes, like any all-time great athlete, you will have some haters. It's part of the territory, right? But unlike real-life football, nobody hates on winning a Mahomes or a Brady because they can sell it for $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, or they could trade it for 3, 4, 5 helmets. So even if you don't like the player, even if you don't like the helmet, there's a lot of people that want the value of Mahomes and Brady. That is some really, really good trade pieces out there.
It's good trade bait. It's a good flip chip. As someone who is in the card hobby as well, nothing feels the money spends so much better when you sell high on a player that you hate.
Yes.
And like if you don't like Tom Brady, if you are one of the many Brady haters,
you're part of the Giselle fan group.
Sure. You sell that for 3 to 4K.
Yes.
It's going to be even sweeter.
Right? And if you ever have your, significant other, I'm not going to limit it to wife because, we have ladies that play. Obviously, we're inclusive of everyone as well. So I'll go with significant other. But most commonly in our example, it's a gentleman whose wife tries to keep him from playing in the break room. You win the Brady Speed Flex. You take your fine lady on a weekend trip. And she asks, honey, how'd you pay for it? I won the Brady Flex and I traded it. That's why I should play in the break room, honey. That's what you do right there. That's your keep your wife from keeping you from playing the break room move with that Tom Brady Speed Flex.
We could have paid for a new roof.
Darn it, honey. That nice trip brought to you by Tom Brady. That golden 5-carat necklace brought to you by Tom Brady. So quarterback room always could happen. I got the Brady, got the Peyton Manning rip speed flex with the blue visor. We still have that beautiful Kurt Warner rave speed flex. Let's see a Cardinal for Rob here on his first day. Kurt Warner, right?
That practice squad doubled down to 2 to go.
So practice squad's coming up. Still got the Brock Purdy in here as well. The Drew Brees speed flex, the Jared Goff, and the TB12, the other TB12, Terry Bradshaw. So quarterback room is always within reach. All these secondary headliners are left as well, guys. 12 and 18 chance at the quarterback room. But practice squad double is next on deck here. 2 spots to go. $102. You get the NFC North rip. You get yourself Aiden Hutchinson, Josh Jacobs Authentics. You're looking at roughly, give or take, $1,000 or more in value for just $100. More than 10 times your value right there. Not too shabby. Actually, though, No, probably value-wise, given it's not an authentic. It is Dion and Jaden, though. Very expensive autos. Those might be worth slightly less, possibly. Again, depends on what happens with Daniels as his career goes. I actually think the best double up is the Dion and Jaden, though, personally. They're not authentics, but it's Deion Sanders and Jaden Daniels. Yeah. That's a double up in that NFC East spot.
All day.
And I would still recommend running back the All-Pro break. Obviously, 9 boxes left, 5 headliners left. The Favre, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Micah Parsons, Drew Brees, Tyreek Hill. That Amon-Ra lid is absolute heat. And of course, I got to keep mentioning this because not everybody knows what's going on.
And I was about to say, we hit 4:30.
4:30,
time.
The busy time. But I was going to say, Rip, the Mahomes giveaway.
Yep.
Every entry in the 1 and 4 the rest of the way gets a spot for the Mahomes Speed Flex, the Chiefs Kingdom across the top, the best quarterback in the NFL, the second most expensive autograph value. You get yourself 3 times the entries. Not 1, not 2, 3 times the entries today only. Tomorrow is going to be a one-time entry.
If it gets to tomorrow.
If it gets to tomorrow.
Because if we finish it up today.
This show.
3-time
wheel spin.
Like, come on.
Come on, guys. So don't sleep on that 1 and 4. Let's get that done. But you did drop that link in for the practice squad. Thank you, Rip. Practice squad double was 2 to go. That is the one break that we are 100% doing the show. I'm hoping we do a 1 and 4. I'm hoping we do a quarterback room. But that practice squad is not 90% happening. It is 100% happening this show. I think we're 1 to go now with Den getting in, right?
Yeah, like literally, if that doesn't go by the end of the show, I would check our internet.
Yes, it probably was a power outage.
Yeah.
In the office, which unfortunately does happen more often than we would like, especially recently with the temperatures here in the Chicagoland area. So 1 spot to go, practice squad double, guys. Who's going to get that closer spot? We're going to break up. Is Josh Rouser in that break?
No.
So the Josh streak will be over. He's won all the boxes so far this show.
Wow.
Breaking up the Josh Rouser streak here.
End of an era.
End of an era, Josh. He's like, I'm going to get that closer spot and win.
I mean,
I'm going to get the prime time in May, or prime time in Jaden Daniels, Harrison, and Jacobs and Hutchinson potentially, right?
Mm-hmm.
Another thing you'll learn, Rob, I always say this about the double box breaks. There is no surprise why double box breaks are the most popular option in the break room. Because you cannot win 2 items with 1 spot in a single box break. Only a double box break, where you keep your same division for both spots, can you double up winning 2 pieces of memorabilia with that lone spot. Nothing beats a double box break. Only thing that beats it is a quad box break, but obviously got to have some moolah for the quads. So if I were playing the break room personally, I would never even touch a single box break. I would exclusively play double box breaks because I kind of like to go big, win 2 things with 1 spot. It's all about the double, baby. The best type of break we offer, double box breaks. You actually would be surprised to learn, Rip, for you as well. The early days of Ultimate Autographs, which, we made those changes, and rightfully so. When I first started here, we would only put up a single box break. And if they requested a double box break, we would take the single down and put the double up. And there'd be people saying, well, I want to be in the single. Others say, I want to be in the double. Well, now we give you both. Both options are there, guys. Zach Thomas is not available in the practice squad. Rip took it home with him, Jordan, as a Dolphin fan.
If only.
We gave that helmet to Rip, so you can blame Rip, Jordan, as to why Zach Thomas is not in that series.
Like, you're retroactively teasing me with the helmet that's already been won.
Sorry, bud. I'm sorry.
It's all right. I had it coming.
You did.
For what? I don't know.
No love for Joe Theismann. That's why.
Well.
The Theismann story. That's what you had coming. No Zach Thomas. I'll tell you what, though, Jordan, if you're a Dolphin fan, there is a Tyreek Hill jersey in there. Tyreek Hill jersey. Actually, no, Tyreek Hill jersey is in the All-Pro, excuse me. So no Dolphins that I know of in that practice squad. Way to go, Rip, says Brian. That's right, Mr. Maresca. That's right. You come after my Theismann story, you learn. You learn. Wreck 'em, says Jordan. That's right, wreck 'em. If you're a Finns guy, though, Tyreek Hill in that all-pro jersey, my man. Come and get the cheetah, Jordan. So who's getting that closer spot in the practice squad? Who's getting that closer spot in the practice squad? One spot left, guys. Who's going to be the closer here in the break? I know the closer spot won earlier in the 1-4 with Peter Forsberg. Who's going to win in that practice squad? Taking everyone's Dolphin memorabilia for shame, says Brian. That's right. Hey, come on, Brian. You're a big Stone Cold guy. You're a wrestling guy. You love Rip's impersonation earlier today. Very cool. Not a Finns guy. He's just a great Texas Tech. Great. Well, Jordan, Texas Tech, right in front of you, my man. Patrick Mahomes right here. The greatest Texas Tech player of all time.
Nah, Zach Thomas.
Jordan, I'll drop this link in the chat for you, my man. 1-4 single.
What?
You drop in this 1-4 break.
What?
You get yourself a chance to win the Mahomes giveaway in the 1-4.
What?
I mean, you talk about Texas Tech. It starts with Mahomes.
What?
So, God, I like that.
That's
it's actually
so
pretty
funny.
spot on, Rip.
What,
The Stone Cold? Yeah, it's pretty
Thank
good.
you. Thank you.
This is pretty good. I'm a poor man. I got you, Jordan. Well, look, obviously, I'm not going to lie to you. It's a risk. It's $206. But if you win this helmet and you sell it for $3,000, the $200 you spent, you're kind of not a rich man, but a little bit more well off.
Better off than you were before.
So I do understand, though. I understand
get it.
the price point. That's why we have price point as little as $29 in the jerseys, as much as $600 in the quad QB room.
We want everybody to
Yes.
play here, you know? We are the great unifier. If anything's going to fix this country, it's the Ultimate Autographs break room, baby.
Amen, brother. Amen. That is as political as we'll ever get.
That's
Rip.
right.
I'll say that. Rob, turning point, zero politics on the show ever. Never, ever do we talk politics here.
Noted.
Yes.
I think it was one of the old like Fox Sports presidents that said like 3 things you never discuss on air, especially if you're doing sports: sex, politics, and religion.
Yes.
And we stay away from pretty much all of them.
Yes.
Pretty much.
We have some innuendos
Pretty
with
much,
one of them. Mostly stay away. We stay away from the religion and the politics.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
We do the best we can with the other ones.
Look, we can only tamp down our sexiness so much.
so much.
Look, there's nothing we can do about that.
Sexy right here.
That is very
the
sexy.
Mahomes helmet. That's sexy. So 1 to go in that practice squad break, guys. Who's gonna get that closer spot? Uno más. That is one more in Spanish in case you don't know. I'll drop that link in again in case you just tuned in. 1 spot to go. I will say, though, this is true. Just a quick reminder. I know there's, we're on every single day. I think what makes our break room special is we're on every day and we cater to all our customers. We have our high-end breaks, our custom speed flexes, the quarterback room. You get those awesome, big-time names. We have the jerseys. We have the minis. We have the practice squad, a medium entry point. The all-pro, a medium entry point. We have everything for everyone in the break room. There really is and we have helmets. We have jerseys. We have replica helmets. We have minis. We even have multi-sport, baseball, basketball in the 1-4. And what's the best part about Ultimate Autographs? Everything is authenticated. Everything is checked out. I mean, I always say this right here, this awesome studio with the awesome background, this is not my basement.
No.
It's not Rip's basement.
I don't have a
It's not Dom's basement. It's not, Rob's basement. This is a legitimate studio.
We're a legitimate company.
We have a marketing staff. We have a PR staff.
I legally had to take a lunch break.
Exactly. Human resources. We have a production staff, a series building staff. Everything you're getting in this break room is 100% legit. You're getting the best autograph product, the best on-air presentation. You don't have that worry of eBay, Facebook Marketplace. You don't have that worry about getting ripped off. Any of the, memorabilia is a tricky game.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fake autographs out there. Not in this break room, though. Everything here is 100% legit.
You were saying we have real departments. We got procurement. We even hired someone recently to add to the team for procurement, though.
Oh, okay. Yes.
And you'll see on our social medias. Do follow us: Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, all that good stuff.
I think
you'll see us out at the shows getting this stuff done.
I'm not even kidding. Between all departments, all break rooms, and behind the scenes, everything. I think we've had like 5 new hires in the last 2 weeks.
We are growing.
Like literally.
Yes.
Literally. We
Very
just keep
much
adding
so.
more blood here in the break room.
We are scaling up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like I said, we actually have teams that go out to these shows and witness with their eyeballs as well as the certifiers these things getting signed.
Actually, our owner, Matt, who hopefully if you're watching, what's up, Matt?
Hi, Matt.
He physically himself goes to a lot of these shows.
I remember hearing the story about him going to get the Ozzy autographs.
Yes.
Physically.
Went to Ozzy Osbourne's house. Yes.
Or, well, probably manor, if I had to guess.
So this stuff is legit here. I hear a lot of stories of guys quitting the hobby because they got ripped off by something fake.
Mm-hmm.
Not here. Not here. We had a former customer that happened to because he went to the good old Facebook and got ripped off on a Facebook group. And I was like, be careful. Be careful. This is a dangerous game we play. That's why I say, for example, there was a big issue a couple years ago with this. Lamar Jackson, for example.
Oh, yeah.
Lamar Jackson, we have the best quarterbacks in the world in our break room. Mahomes available in the 1 and 4. We got the Brady in the quarterback room. We had Allen previously got pulled. Still got a Josh Allen in the vault. We have a Peyton Manning in the quarterback room. Lamar Jackson, unlike most of these great quarterbacks, almost never signs autographs. So if you see a Lamar Jackson autograph, be very skeptical.
Yes.
So if you're ever wondering why we don't get Lamar Jackson, because the guy does not sign autographs often. Yeah. He's busy doing other things. So if you're an all-time great player, we have you in the break room, right? Like we get the best of the best here, no doubt about that. Little rotation of players, right? So you want to be aware of the rare autographs in the room, right? Like, for example, Jerry Rice in the Diamonds, we don't see a lot of Jerry Rice. Take advantage of that when you can, right?
Yes.
Even Jaden Daniels, we don't see a lot of Jaden Daniels in the break room. We've seen him more recently, but one spot to go in that practice squad break, not many Jaden Daniels in the break room. Like, this is why I look at this too, like, as far as scarcity, I know there's some authentics in here, but Jaden Daniels, for me, is the best kid in the series.
Mm-hmm.
Jaden Daniels football. That is the best kid in the series because we don't get that autographed often. There's one spot to go. You could potentially get the Jaden Daniels and the Deion Sanders for $102. How's that sound? That sounds pretty good.
This sounds pretty good, to the tune of 102 bones right there.
102 bones. So I think I'll do... if it sells out, holler at me and I'll speed it around a little bit, Rip. But I'm going to do a final top-to-bottom rundown. Sure. We'll go till 5 o'clock no matter what, guys. Right. If we're busy, we could stretch it a little bit past 5. If we're not busy, 5 o'clock is the cutoff. We're going to do the wheel spin at 4:55 for the 1 and 4. So this break will happen, one spot to go, but I'll give you guys the rundown of everything we got left before I do that. I'll get a quick drink of water, though, so I can catch my breath here.
You got to whet that whistle, and you got to prepare, man. This is the home stretch right here. This is that horse track, and that announcer's about to kick it into high gear as you turn that corner.
And that's what we do here, baby.
And coming around the corner, here comes Commandant Chef, ready to give a top-to-bottom rundown on the break page.
Pretty good. I like it, Rip. 18 boxes left. We got 12 headliners left in the quarterback room. Again, guys, every single autograph here is by a quarterback. We got legends, we got current stars, we got it all in the quarterback room. That includes the GOAT, Tom Brady. This lid worth north of $3,000, probably approaching $4K to the right buyer. $3,000 to $4,000 for that Tom Brady. All of a sudden, that 158 or whatever the heck it is, that entry point in the single doesn't look so bad. I still got the Peyton Manning, a beautiful speed flex for the first time ever in break room history. Peyton Manning with the 1998 number 1 overall pick.
Don't let him forget.
Boy, imagine had Ryan Leaf gone first. Things would have changed. Practice squad double sold out?
Yeah, man.
Here's what I'll do. I'll finish my rundown, but I'm going to copy and paste the boxes left in the practice squad into our Restream chat. And I'll ask you guys for 2 box numbers. We'll do that practice squad break right after my rundown. Here's the numbers left, guys. Practice squad double. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. Those numbers left are right above there. So we got the Manning Beautiful Speed Flex. We got 17 and 24 from Den. Thank you, Den.
Thank you, Dan.
Here's that Manning lid. Still got ourselves the very underrated helmet in this series. Love that Kurt Warner Rave.
Dude.
The Cardinal Rave Speed Flex. That thing is sick. Drew Brees on that black alternate Saint Speed Flex. Still lurking. We got Brock Purdy, Terry Bradshaw, Jared Goff. So many awesome quarterbacks, both present, past. And we have the 5 secondary headliners all left. 12 and 18 chance in that quarterback room. All pro. Went over this a little while ago. 9 boxes left. 5 photoed headliners left. 17 and 24.
Thank you.
5 photoed headliners left. Amon-Ra St. Brown. One of the most beautiful lids ever. I can't guarantee it's a 1 of 1. But if it's not 1 of 1, it's 1 of few. That beautiful ripped Amon-Ra St. Brown Speed Flex. I got the Brett Favre jersey still out there. One of the best quarterbacks ever, the Iron Man, Brett Favre, Micah Parsons, Drew Brees Authentics, and that cheetah jersey, Tyreek Hill. Diamond, 17 boxes left, 9 headliners left, couple secondary, the Marcus Ware, Sterling Sharp. I got photoed headliners, Michael Irvin, the Bills, 5 autographed helmet, the beautiful Jerry Rice Speed Flex, the Rave, NFL's all-time receiving yard leader, a Jerome Bettis custom Speed Flex, Hall of Fame running back Antonio Gates, Hall of Fame tight end Barry Sanders, the GOAT running back, all left in that diamond. We having the Vault Series, 10 boxes or 10 headliners left, 20 boxes left. We have 2 secondary, then every single name in this series is left except for Elway and Edgerrin James. And we got the custom Jetta Speed Flex, the military flex, with the Air Force, the fighter jets, the submarines. We have ourselves the Jordan Love Flex. You can double up in the AFC East. Josh Allen Speed Flex with the Rob Gronkowski Speed Flex. Couple of awesome Raves, couple of top 10 quarterbacks ever. Steve Young and Drew Brees. Speaking of double ups, how about a CeeDee Lamb and Saquon Barkley NFC East double up, guys? Went over the quarterback room. Here's that practice squad double that's coming up. Went over the all-pro. Practice squad, by the way, Primetime, Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Hutch, James Harrison, Josh Jacobs, and the Rashee Rice Speed Flex are left. 1 and 4, we're down to 6 boxes left. We got 4 headliners, Chipper Jones bat, the Kevin Durant basketball, secondary headliners, Paul Pierce, Terry McLaurin. Again, guys, every entry bought in this series gets you a chance at the Mahomes Speed Flex giveaway. It is 3 times the entries for this show. Jersey photo headliners left, Nico Collins, Earl Campbell, and Warren Sapp. And how about the college break, which, by the way, has 3 boxes left, 2 headliners left, the beautiful Steve Smith Sr. Utah Authentic, and that Brian Urlacher New Mexico jersey. Speaking of rare items in the room, that New Mexico jersey. Don't see that every day. So 17 and 24. Den was first. Gabriel was second. So we'll go with Den's numbers, 17 and 24 in the Audible practice squad. We'll go till 5 no matter what here, 11 minutes, but we are mostly open on that break page. So if you guys want to keep the party going beyond 5 o'clock, we got to be getting closer on these breaks. Best bets at a break, 1 and 4, 4 to go. And practice squad single, 5 to go. So you guys get those breaks down to maybe 2 or 3 spots, Rip. We'll keep going. Otherwise, we'll leave those for Dom and Steven tonight. We have the wheel spin at 4:55. So you want to be in the 1 and 4 wheel spin, get that closed up before 4:55. All right, double the boxes, double the fun here, guys, in the practice squad. Talking about practice, not the game. Talking about practice, boys.
The game, not the game I love.
Not the game I die for. Talking about practice. Ironically, when it comes to the practice squad break, none of the players in this break are a part of the practice squad. They're all basically NFL superstars, past or present. So a little bit of irony in that series name.
I'd say so.
So 6, it's 10 clicks, 7, 8, 9, and 10 clicks here. Tracy Fawcett up top. Tracy has the NFC North. NFC South was Gabriel Flores. NFC East, NFC West is Gabriel. Dennis McKeon, AFC North. Tracy, AFC South. Gabriel, AFC East. And Gabriel in the AFC West. 17, first box here in the Audible Practice Squad. This is one of my favorite looking autographs. I don't know what it is about people that take up a lot of room, but I love any player that has a big autograph. How about the former Pro Bowl quarterback for the Cleveland Browns? It's Bernie Kosar on the Browns jersey. Look at that autograph. Nice and big. JSA certified. How about some box number mojo, Dennis McKeon?
There you go, Dan.
On the Bernie Kosar jersey. Former Miami Hurricane superstar as well. He was a backup quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys at one point, but the starter, the Pro Bowler for the Cleveland Browns. They don't get a lot of Pro Bowl quarterbacks in Cleveland, so when you get a Cleveland Pro Bowl quarterback,
treasure it.
Appreciate it.
Treasure
Treasure it. They have 1 million quarterbacks on the roster, down to 3 now, though, with letting Kenny Pickett go, Tyler Huntley
traded.
go. So it looks like it's going to be Joe Flacco, Dylan Gabriel, and Shedeur Sanders in those top 3 slots for this year. Something tells me all 3 of those guys will play at some point. I think Flacco, without question, is the number 1 guy for the present. But I think the Cleveland Browns fan base and management will give Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur a chance to see what they can do.
Got to know what you have.
Shadeur's dad could be coming up next. Deion Sanders,
Very much so.
still in the series, Mr. Primetime. I saw Shiloh Sanders got cut after an
Yeah.
altercation in preseason. So, a lot of Sanders football names. Congrats, Dennis. I always say start with the filler hit, build your way to a headliner. That's what Dennis is looking to do here in the break room.
That's how you can level up in this game, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've seen people go from, like, starting out in minis, and then the next thing you know, they're in the practice squad. Next thing you know, they're in the vault. Then the diamonds.
Then the quarterback room.
Oh, my
And you're
goodness.
getting to go Tom Brady. How about that?
It's a fairy tale story.
How about that? Second box is a little bit heavier here, if
It
you
is
catch
a
my
little
drift. A little bit heavier here. Box 24. 24 out of 30 in the practice squad. What do we got here? What do we got here? This is one of the most dead giveaways in the break room. As soon as I see this face mask, I immediately know what team it is. And it's a very, very subtle but effective change for this team to their face masks. The light blue face mask, the line authentic, Aiden Hutchinson
Very good.
for Tracy Fawcett. There we go, Tracy. This dude, in 2 words, well described as a Michigan man. High school ball in Michigan, college ball in Michigan, now NFL ball in Michigan. Pro Bowler already in his young career. Obviously, before injury last year, he was leading the league in sacks. He's a top 5 pass rusher in football. No doubt about that. I mean, for me, top 4. You know, I look at TJ Watt, Myles Garrett, Micah Parsons, Aiden Hutchinson. Those are your top 4 pass rushers, which you need to win in the NFL. A nice hit, Tracy, on the Aiden Hutchinson authentic. I mean, you see what happens. I mean, outside of maybe quarterback, if you look at the NFL drafts and, you know, free agency, even look at the contracts. The highest paid non-quarterbacks now are TJ Watt, Myles Garrett. This has become, like, I could argue the second most important position in football. The edge pass rusher behind a quarterback.
Quarterback of the defense?
Quarterback of the defense.
There you go.
No doubt about that. I mean, I saw it in Kansas City, too. Kansas City had the option of, you know, going to pay their corner or their, you know, pass rusher. They pay their pass rusher. So, makes sense. What color should I do, Rip? Give me a color.
Oh, blue, your visor color.
All right, blue it is for the Post-it note. We did so many boxes, we're out of Post-it notes right now.
Hey,
First world problems. Those are good. Those are good to have.
Breaker problems.
Any more movement, Rip, in that 1 and 4 specifically?
Not anymore, no.
Okay, so we'll do that wheel spin here shortly. We'll talk about hit of the show. Then we'll see what else we might or might not knock out this show. Otherwise, if we do hop off about 5 o'clock, we do have Mr. Dom Pellegrini and Stephen Ryan in for the primetime show tonight at 6 p.m.
2 words.
Now, it does vary, 2 words. It does vary week to week, show to show, but typically the 6 p.m. show, which makes sense, more folks watching, more folks at home, that is typically the busiest show of the day. I would know because usually I'm on at 6, right? Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm on for the 6 p.m. show. Wednesday, I call it my nice little change of pace for the early shows, Rip.
It's volleyball night.
The volleyball night. Yeah, we have volleyball game tonight, which hopefully we win tonight. I doubt it, but we'll try. I'm part of the worst rec volleyball team ever, Rob. We're a little better, though, now. We've kind of added a little youth to our team, so we're a little bit better. But prior to the last few weeks, we were essentially, 6-person co-ed league. Most teams have 3 guys and 3 girls. I'm the only guy on the team, and I'm not a volleyball player by trade. And then we have like 3 ladies 50 and over on the squad. And most people in the league are in their 20s or 30s. So results don't really pan out well for us, usually. But we've gotten a little better recently. Got a couple of young players join the team. So we'll see. We won 2 games last week.
Are you more of a setter, a libido? Where's your comfort
Isn't it
zone?
libero?
Libero,
not libido.
Libido, that's one of those things that we kind of don't talk about.
So,
but sometimes
we kind of rotate everything. I guess I'm more of the hitter, but my one thing I'm actually good at in that rec volleyball league, serving. I'm very good at serving. We actually get a lot of free points when I serve occasionally. So that's probably about where my extent of my volleyball skills go, serving.
A lot of aces.
Anyway, let's do that wheel spin for the 1 and 4. Chase wheel spin. I think it's just 4 names, right?
That's it.
Gabriel, Tracy, and Josh in the 1 and 4 Chase wheel spin. Appreciate you guys for knocking out that 1 and 4 break a little while ago. 10 clicks, top name gets a Chase wheel spin and a gift card. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th and final click. Hey, Tracy!
Tracy!
What's up, Tracy?
Tracy Fawcett.
Let us know what number you want to start on, Tracy. Otherwise, we'll start you on 1. Whatever this wheel lands on, that is how much money you're getting in a bonus Ultimate Autographs gift card. Miss Fawcett. The faucet's running today in the break room. The faucet is running. She's like, I get that joke all the time. She wants to start on 26. Thank you, Tracy. Tracy, did she answer this earlier? Remind me your squad. I don't know why I'm blinking on Tracy's favorite team.
Oh, I don't know. Also, Gabriel, if you're still in here, I know you're having a big first day with us here. How'd you find us?
Yeah, good question, Rip. I know we have ads on Facebook, YouTube, and, well, not Twitch technically, but Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and also, of course, we have some awesome hit videos on those channels.
Yes.
Tracy's a Patriots fan. Well, Tracy, I gotta say, quarterback room, 18 boxes left. The greatest Patriot of all time by far, Thomas Edward Brady. I would get in that quarterback room if I were you. Gonna get some bonus money back right now.
That's
maybe
right.
for that quarterback room.
Throw it in there.
We do have Drake May in the practice squad in a mini as well. So we got a couple of Patriot quarterbacks in the room. But there's that GOAT, Thomas Edward Brady. 26 for Tracy. Good luck. Okay, not the highest number, but that's okay. It's a little bonus money. I've seen people win $3, Rip. Put that into a break and win 2 speed flexes. So I say it's the lucky Chase wheel spin number 17 for Miss Tracy. So look at that break page real quick here, guys. I'm seeing 8 in the quarterback room, 7, 8, 6. 6 to go on that diamond single, not far off. 6 to go on that double. So pretty open right now. I think, unfortunately, this will do it. Obviously, we still got the head of the show discussion, but if someone buys out that practice squad, that 1 and 4, or anything else, we'll definitely break it this show. If we get down to 1 or 2 spots to go, I'll give you more time. Otherwise, we're kind of at the wrap-up point of the 3 p.m. show. My nephew told me about something very similar. I looked it up in Chat GDP, says Gabriel. There we go.
Oh, yeah. He got Chat GBT right there, which I don't know if anyone knows this, but that stands for Great Break Times.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it makes sense. You look us up on AI, autographed helmets. What's the best place? Ultimate Autographs.
Well, I don't trust AI, but I trust Allen Iverson.
Okay.
But that's about it.
Well, you can trust that portion of AI, Rip.
Oh, okay.
Ultimate Autographs. So, we did not pull Mahomes in this show, technically. So, this would not be the hit of the show because that's the bonus prize in the 1 and 4.
It's a prize.
Now, we pulled some good stuff this show. We had the All-Pro Double Will Shields, Tony Richardson. We had the Bernie Kosar, Aiden Hutchinson authentic. But really, I think it's pretty easy today. There's 2 hits that stand out. I'm going to say number 1 hit of the show, Aiden Hutchinson authentic. Terrific pass rusher. I love this light blue on the face mask. That's hit of the show, Hutch. Number 2 would be the Peter Forsberg Avalanche helmet. Any objections, thoughts?
No
comments?
objections here. I'm not going to be a contrarian.
Yeah.
It is what it is. You can't argue.
My 3 is probably that Rave Chief mini. I love the Chief Rave, but we put that one away already.
A rave, you know? You gotta love a rave.
So,
any size.
What do you think, Rob?
Peter Forsberg on top. I forgot Peter Forsberg even walked this earth until I saw that helmet pop out of the
It's cool.
pop out of the box not too long ago. So,
Okay.
Yeah, it gave me some Joe Sakic throwback.
Ooh, yeah, Avalanche star Joe Sakic back in the day. They had Patrick Waugh, the goaltender, not Patrick Roy. Patrick Waugh. Waugh. So cool. All right. Well, hey, I'll get you guys' final thoughts. We do have one order. Let me take a peek here. Nope, that was Gabriel's from earlier. So, final thoughts from. I'll start with Rip first, then I'll do Rob, and then I'll do my whole spiel before we hop off.
Well, it was a great day here at the Autograph Factory. Audio Factory. That's what I used to do. Autograph Factory. Yeah, a lot of incredible stuff that I've been honestly waiting way too long to actually see with my eyes.
In that 1 and 4, right?
In the 1 and 4 mainly, and
still with the Durant ball though. We keep talking about
I know.
it.
I want to see that tarantula real bad, but aside from that, man, very satisfying day as a breaker here. There's still an insane amount of incredible stuff to be won, to be held, and to be cherished. But hey. You know, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Let's get these breaks.
Rob?
I really don't know how to follow that up. That is arguably the most insane analogy I will ever hear. But for a first day experience, I definitely can chalk it up as probably my best first day that I've had outside of the day of my birth.
Bam!
But seriously, outside of like the variety of what you can get inside of any of these mystery boxes is absolutely fantastic. You really can't lose no matter what ends up coming out of any one of these boxes. So just a phenomenal first day experience for me, and really getting to know everybody here at the Ultimate Autographs team, not just in the office but in the chat as well, which is the really fun, underrated part I didn't really think about on my drive here today. But I'm really looking forward to getting to know everybody. I will not just be a voice echoing in the background. I'm not going to be like the Wizard of Oz type of presence going forward on these types of shows. I hope to actually put my face on camera.
You'll be on camera
a little bit down the line.
Don't worry. We could potentially have you on camera as early as tomorrow. Obviously you'll be kind of clicking, but we're gonna actually expand the desk. There's a new desk coming in.
Oh,
so
it's coming soon.
Well, it's here. It has to be built. I know it's it's Robbie's responsibility to build it. So supposedly, I'm not sure when that'll happen.
Looks like I'm working overtime on my first day. Then.
Yeah, please.
But not you, Rob. Robbie, also on the break staff. Not to be confused with Rob, but. I don't know for sure because I haven't seen it, but I know I can tell you about the producer. You will be 100% not covered up. As far as Rob goes, I don't know if it'll be big enough to Maybe we'll get a piece of Rob's body in here while he
We get a
kind of
nice
shadows
elbow or something.
Yeah,
But probably in about a week, Rob will be out here doing a show solo. You'll get your airtime. Don't you worry, my man.
Gabriel has a great question in the chat. I feel like this may be in reference to things. I know a lot of breakers out there have like trade walls and stuff.
Yes.
But we do have good and specific trade swap gift rules if you want to just run that down. real
Yes,
quick.
thank you. So real quick, Gabriel, you're allowed to swap what you won with another customer with what they won. We don't have we used to do this, but we're honestly kind of too busy. Maybe we'll bring it back at some point. We used to have a Trade In Tuesday promotion. But at the current moment, you can only swap with someone else that won something in that show. We run hundreds of boxes a week. We have a shipping staff that works hard. There's a lot of protocols and processes. So not to complicate things, you cannot trade something you won this show with the 6 p.m. show. So if you won something this show, you can only trade it with someone else that won something in this show. Who are the guys that won this show, Rip? Did
winners
Gabriel win this
from
show?
This show.
Josh?
Gabe won last time with the Theismann jersey. So it was Josh, Den, and Tracy. The other thing about that, like Common said, you can trade within the actual show. But that doesn't stop you from once you get the item doing whatever you want.
Yeah, so just to clarify, Gabriel, we can only facilitate the trade for you within the same show. That way you save money on the shipping cost. We flip the stickers, get it figured out. But you can obviously get someone's contact info, emails in the chat.
See it all.
Then you guys can trade off air. So you can ship it to them, they ship it to you. I mean, you could technically trade with anybody in our break room at any moment. But as far as us shipping you that item, you can only do it within a given show. That is the lowdown here in the break room. So great job, gentlemen. Rip and Rob here. We have too many people with R's on the staff, I've noticed. We have Rip, we have Rob, we have Robbie, we have Ricky. There's a lot of R's on staff.
I didn't do the hiring.
So maybe it's the R. It's the R thing here. So great job, gentlemen. Thank you so much for co-hosting, producing, as always.
Common.
Best of job, of course, to our wonderful customers. You guys are the best in the business. Thank you so much for watching, chatting, and buying. You guys make the show possible. You guys make the show awesome. As always, 24/7, 365. You can purchase all break spots on ultimateautographs.com. You can watch all our shows, 9 a.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m. Central Time, streaming live every single day, YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Have a great, great time, guys. 6 p.m. crew, Dom and Steven in about 52 minutes. I'm back tomorrow at 6. Got a special series dropping for that show. Rip, you're back on Friday?
Friday morning.
Friday with Rip and Mike. I know Rob will be back tomorrow night for training as well with Dom and myself. Dom and Steven in 52 minutes, guys. Have a great night, and we will see you soon.